Hey, welcome folks to Vegas Nation here on your place for the source, reviewjournal.com. I'm your host, Brian Salmon. Now, the Oakland, soon to be Las Vegas Raiders, were back on the field after playing their first preseason game, albeit a loss to the Arizona Cardinals. Our insider, Michael Gehlken, he was at the game in Arizona and he is in Napa where the Raiders had a sight for sore eyes. What happened, Mike?
Finally got two of their stars back on the field. Amari Cooper, that really was the big one. The wide receiver hadn't practiced since August 3rd. Missed 6 straight sessions, 7 of the past 8. And so getting him on the field after missing Saturday's exhibition game was the plan all along for Cooper. And then also Khalil Mack, the defensive end, who also was sidelined on Saturday. He'd missed the previous few practices. Both those guys back on the field in Napa.
All right, so what we just heard was a collective sigh of relief by Raider Nation because Cooper was back on the field. Now, the Raiders, of course, didn't have Carr for the game versus the Cardinals, so the offense was what it was. But in practice today, how did the offense look with Cooper back on the practice field?
It was clicking. And don't get me wrong, this offense has been clicking before in training camp. We've seen it fairly consistently, but it's one thing when you have 89 Cooper on one side of the field and then you have 15 Michael Crabtree on the other. That duo was really stealing the show in practice on Tuesday. Crabtree probably made one of the best catches we've seen all training camp. A fade route, back right corner of the end zone. While falling, he catches the ball and then taps both of his feet inbounds to secure the catch. Derek Carr sprinted practically after the catch was made to congratulate Michael Crabtree. So having Crabtree just continued health, which the team was knocking on wood and make sure that continues. But obviously getting Amari Cooper back as well was very beneficial for the Raiders.
You talk about a sight for sore eyes. That's a pretty cool catch. I wish I could see video of that. Now, even though the Raiders' defense was pretty bad and they lost their game versus Arizona, the performance was somewhat overshadowed by Marshawn Lynch, of course, not standing for the national anthem. He left without having any comments after the game. How about today? Did he have anything to say?
He thought about it. At least that's if you believe the Raiders spokesman. And by all accounts, it seemed like there was a legit conversation there between Marshawn Lynch and the head of the Raiders public relations team. But ultimately, it seemed that Marshawn decided, today's not the day. I'm not going to be talking about this. So no comment from Marshawn Lynch. He's not the most media-friendly guy when it comes to talking to journalists. So wasn't a shock, but would have been interesting to hear his thoughts about why he chooses, I say chooses because it sounds like it wasn't the first time, why he chooses not to stand on occasion for the national anthem.
I got it. Marshawn Lynch, I tell people this all the time, being I was born in Oakland, he is so Oakland. He is absolutely embodies the city of Oakland. So he was just there so he wouldn't get fined. Anyway, I appreciate it, Michael. Thanks a lot, man. We will talk to you on Wednesday, my man.
Thanks, Brian. Have a good one.
All right. Now, of course, the Raiders D, they didn't have the Mack attack in their game versus the Cardinals, Khalil Mack, but that doesn't excuse the secondary from giving up TD passes to Carson Palmer and Drew Stanton. Today, Coach Jack Del Rio commented on his secondary's performance and how they're coming together saying, I quote, "It's so important that the secondary be able to cap plays and keep them from going big. And we had one run that got out explosive and one pass that got out explosive. So it was minimized in terms of explosive plays, which was good that the yards per play is down because of that. And the biggest thing from the other night that wasn't getting done right was the third down defense. It has to be so much better. That is clear. Everybody gets that. But all in all, some good work went into it." Well, folks, that would do it for Vegas Nation. Thanks to Michael Gehlken and everyone inside of the studios here at the RJ. Be sure to come back to reviewjournal.com for news on the Oakland, soon to be Las Vegas Raiders, right here on Vegas Nation, baby. I'm Brian Salmon. See you next time.